Heath, I always knew it was going to come to this. You and your obsession with labeling and order.
And my label maker.
And your label, which I've heard actually drives around with you.
It is under the driver's seat. Yeah, it's a little drawer. It's the easiest place to keep it.
All right, listen, respect, brother. I get it because I love it. You know, my thing's a mess and it drives me crazy.
Yeah, you want to know where everything goes. It just makes it better and safer.
Absolutely. So what is your protocol? What's your process?
So the easiest way to go through about labeling a panel is 2 people.
Yeah.
You want to have 2 people if you can have a couple of telephones going or radios of some kind going on, because chances are you have multiple floors. You're not going to hear each other yelling across the house or up and down the stairs.
And 2 people because I'm up in the room with everything on and you're down at the panel. I just turned it off or turned it off. What went out?
Exactly. Notepad, someone downstairs at the panel, someone walking through the house, and go ahead and start from step 1. Pick the first room with lights, pick first receptacles, whatever you want to do. Just start going through. The easiest way I've found to start, though, if you're going for the breakers, pick the big ones first. Anything that's a double pole breaker like this, double pole 20, double pole 30, it might be a well if it's a 20. If it's a 30, it might be your electric dryer or an oven or an outdoor air conditioning unit. So those are the easy ones to pick off first, then work on the small ones.
You don't always have a second person.
You don't.
I've been running around up and down, but back and forth.
I mean, it's good exercise, but it takes a while.
It does. You got an alternative?
I do. So of course they make a tool for that like everything else. So we start off with what looks like our usual little plug-in tester where we can tell what's going on in a receptacle. Mm-hmm. But it comes as a kit with this piece.
Oh, nice.
So what it does is it sends a tone to the breaker panel, and you can actually find out which breaker that goes to. So you turn it on, just give it a once over, and then it comes back.
And there you go.
And that's it.
That's beautiful. I like that. That's going to save a lot. Although this obviously, you know, in a bedroom, a lot of them, all of the receptacles are on one circuit.
Right.
And then overhead lights are on another. Like, what do you do? Like,
You can if you want, but I don't recommend it.
work?
No. Simple. Adapters.
Oh, look at that.
So we can just, even if you had a 2-prong receptacle, that 3-prong's not going to fit, but you can plug that in.
But how does this help me with the light? Oh, so this, unscrew the light bulb in the overhead, screw
that in,
and now you're
turn on, you can do the same thing.
Very clever. I like that one. Okay. So you get them all figured out.
Yep, once you're comfortable with what you have in your notepad, everything made sense, it's labeled the way you want, you're going to know what's what. Again, label maker if you can, nice clean labels to the side, but sometimes you don't always have that space. Like here, we can't fit this, and our legend here is pretty small. I've tried to do the best I can, but you still can't get everything in there.
Right.
So there are enough templates available online that you can type whatever is going to be comfortable and based on your panel size and print it up. But print it up on a self-adhesive page.
You went to the stationery store.
I did.
And you made a grid.
I did. You can size it to whatever size will actually fit in a space inside the panel, whether it's above the breakers, below, on the door. Cut it, stick it,
Yeah.
done.
Could I stick that on the door if I've got a sticker on there already telling me who knows what?
Don't cover this up. This is all the important information for the panel. It tells you what breakers, how big they are, how many breakers this can actually take, everything else that goes along with it. So don't cover up any of the labeling. Look for an open space. I mean, if you had to, worst case in the front of the door, but usually in a larger panel, you're going to find a spot above this or above the breakers or below that you can fit that.
Gotcha. So, what are you doing tomorrow?
Are we labeling the panel?
Either that or you're letting me borrow this. Thanks for watching. This Old House has got a video for just about every home improvement project, so be sure to check out the others. And if you like what you see, click on the subscribe button. Make sure that you get our newest videos right in your feed.